to CCC Live, the Counselor Community Connection. I'm Marilyn Harriman, Counselor Coordinator, retired for Oakland Unified School District, and tonight we're going to celebrate many of our rising stars and our graduates tonight, and celebrate some of the teachers and the counselors and the providers for many of these scholarships who have made the futures brighter for some of these students we're going to meet tonight. Tonight's actually a very special show too, because this is going to be the last time that we will be airing CCC Live from this studio. And we're hoping to see you again in the fall from the new studio. So stay with us, and of course watch reruns tonight. And if you want to call in with your questions and comments, the number will be on the screen from time to time at 510-451-5907. So we want you to learn about how students do qualify for these scholarships, the kind of effort that it takes for them to get them, and what it takes. We've got even a teacher here with us tonight with a very special program. So I know that there's a lot that's going to be of interest. Let's meet our guests tonight. And Carlos, let's start with you.
Carlos Padilla, Counselor, Scholarship Advisor, Oakland High School.
Jessica Burgos. I'm recently alumni of Oakland High School, and I will be attending San Francisco State in the fall. I also am in AVID and actually received the Marcus Foster Scholarship Fund and got the East Bay College Fund.
Carla Lopez, a Oakland High alumni. I am planning to attend Cal State East Bay, and I got the Marcus Foster Scholarship.
Hamir Hassalan, and I am an Oakland High alumni, and this fall I will be attending CSU Monterey Bay, and I received the Marcus Foster Scholarship, the Wildcat Alumni Scholarship, and also the Delta Sigma Theta Scholarship.
Hello, my name is Lisa Esqueda, and I'm Scholarship Coordinator for the East Bay Consortium.
Hi, my name is Monica Mendoza. I am a Life Academy alumni from class of 2011. I will be attending Chabot College, and I am an HCAC scholarship receiver.
Good evening, I'm Marcia Rhines, and I'm a scholarship coordinator and AP English teacher at Castlemont High School. Part of my job is to help young people fund their education.
Hi, my name is Jaleesa Tello, and I'm a senior at Leadership Preparatory High School. I got the Good Tidings Foundation Scholarship, the Buick Achiever Scholarship, and I'll be going to Sonoma State University in the fall.
Hi, my name is Angel Timmons, and I'm a senior at Leadership Preparatory High School, and I plan on attending San Francisco State University, and I received Comcast, Sinclair Miller, the Wynn Family Scholarship, and many others. Sorry if I didn't list them all.
Good evening, my name is Nicholas Martinez. I'm from the graduating class of 2011 from Met West High School, and this is my second year receiving the East Bay Consortium Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Howard, and I am an English and AVID teacher at Oakland High School.
Hi, my name is Hejuan Linaptam. I'm a recent graduate of Oakland High School. I'll be attending UC Davis in the fall as an East Bay Scholarship Fund scholar.
Good afternoon. My name is Jamil Butler. I attended Oakland Technical High School and graduated in 2004. Went on to attend Fresno State. Now I'm here in Oakland working as a East Bay College Fund college advocate.
Wow, that is just fantastic. I'm so excited for your all being here, and I really, at this point, want to just stop it for a moment and thank Mario Capitelli, who is the station manager for KDOL, David Castaneda, and Juan Lopez Rivera, Denise Jennings, for doing what they do to make this show go on tonight, even though graduation is all around us. So thank you so much for what you've done to make this happen. Carlos, let's start with you. I would love for you to just tell what are scholarships, what is the process for applying for them?
The process is to look at the requirements. So some of the scholarships were mentioned. There's Marcus Foster, and under Marcus Foster, they give it about 15 different scholarships, I believe. For some, you have to have a 3.0. Cornell Myers a 2.8 or 2.7 grade point average. They look at community activities. But primarily, the scholarship means that you have good academic grades in those courses. And the important thing is to make sure you qualify, but the more important thing is to apply. Unfortunately, a lot of students sometimes don't follow through and get the applications in on time, and that's very important. And you have to be aware of the deadline dates, whether it says postmarked or submitted by. Otherwise, students can eliminate themselves.
What are some of the great scholarships that we've gotten? I just wonder, did we still have the Black Firefighters and Kiwanis and Rotary this year?
We do, and that's a good thing about the Oakland Public Schools, and a lot of people don't realize, but there is a lot of support. I know later on you'll be talking to some East Bay College Fund recipients, Marcus Foster recipients, but the Kiwanis Club of Oakland, they still provide scholarships to the Oakland Public School students, the Oakland Rotary, the Black police officers. The firefighters haven't done theirs in a while, but there's just there's sororities, fraternities, and again, it's a question of finding out if you qualify. Oh, East Bay Retired Teachers Fund, they also provide scholarships. So again, and these are all for Oakland Public School students, but you have to follow through and apply.
You know, and there are a lot of people out there who sometimes wonder, you know, where they might put a little extra money. It doesn't take a lot. And so they might even consider about creating a scholarship or going together with a few people. And that's one of the things we're going to even talk about with Jamil, what happened with the East Bay College Fund. That's how they started and become very big. So you can always contribute to this. I'd like to meet a couple of your students. You know, Elhamira, let's hear a little bit about your story. What's prepared you for college and helped you?
Well, what's prepared me for college is definitely the AVID program, which stands for Advancement Via Individual Determination. And as you can see, I have the pen right here.
Let's see it.
See, it's AVID right here. I'm the AVID alumni, and my teacher, Miss Jennifer Howard, who is also on stage, definitely helped me. And the class is an elective class, and we take it for students who demonstrate college readiness, and they have the potential to go to college. So we enrolled in this class, and we came in this class with the idea that we wanted to go to a 4-year college, and we wanted to be successful and have those careers. And so we came into this class, and we started to do activities to show responsibility and organization and things like that. We have binder checks every week, tutorials, study groups, and things like that to help us stay focused and get ready for the college life. So I will say that it definitely helped me. I was in AVID for 3 years. So it definitely helped me. I went from a 2.0 my freshman year to a 3.5 the first semester my sophomore year. So it definitely contributed to a great deal of my success now.
Is there anybody else in your family who's gone on to college?
My auntie graduated from UC Berkeley, and my mother went to CSU East Bay, but she didn't graduate. So technically, I'm a first-generation college student.
All right. I guess you're going to have to make sure Mom finishes next, huh?
Yeah.
Never too late. Okay, Carla, let's hear from you.
I was also in AVID for 3 years. I joined AVID because my 9th grade year wasn't so good. High school was very different from middle school, and I knew that if I followed with my ways of not doing all my work, that I wouldn't go to college how my parents taught me to. So I actually went to the first AVID teacher that was in Oakland High, Miss Delafield, and I told her that I didn't really know what the AVID program was, but I wanted to join because Miss Delafield had told my sister that AVID was something that could keep me organized and keep me out of trouble and help me go into college.
That's fantastic. Now, do we have any other students here who are in AVID program? Hijwan? Let's hear from you. How has the AVID program made a difference for you?
So when I joined AVID, I was a junior. And at first, I went up to Miss Delafield just like Carla did. But I was talking to her about something for volleyball, and then she just gave me this AVID sign-up sheet. and told me to fill it out and give it back to her. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I filled it out and I gave it back to her. Next thing you know, my schedule has been changed and I have Avid first period. I'm like, what is this? So I show up. First day, I didn't know what was going on. I was in Miss Howard's classroom, and that day changed my life. Because since that day forward, Miss Howard has helped all of us achieve our goals in graduating high school and going to college. She has guided us through the whole process, and that's my story of getting to college.
Wow, changed your life that day. And I have a professor friend from Stanford, John Krumboltz, who calls it planned happenstance. He wanted to just kept staying in college to play tennis until they kicked him out. He went to his coach, and he said, "Coach, I got to sign up for some classes, and what should I sign up for?" In the class, the coach said, "Well, I teach a psychology class. Why don't you sign up for psychology?" So now Dr. John Krumboltz is a world famous psychologist. But what if the coach had been a rocket scientist or something? Who knows? Those teachers make a big difference. Jessica, let's hear from your Avid experience.
Well, I actually had no idea what I was getting into when I first started in Avid. Miss here, I remember, asked me if I was interested. I said yes because she said it was something that would help me go to college. And being a freshman, I was confused. I didn't know what to do, what was the process of actually getting to college or even applying for college in that. So after getting into Avid, it helped me become somewhat organized, but it helped me on the track to actually being where I am today. I know 100% sure that without Avid, without Miss Howard's insistence of not perfection, but motivation, her constant motivation, her constant belief in us, in each and every student, every time I had a problem, every time I had any personal and or academic problem, I knew that I could help and rely on not only my Avid teacher, Miss Howard, but also my fellow Avid students. So 100% sure that without Avid, I wouldn't be the person I am or in the place I am today.
Wow. Well, it makes me really, really happy to introduce you to this amazing teacher. Let's go right to you, Jessica Howard. It must feel good to hear this, huh? So tell us about your experience and what brought you, first of all, to be a teacher, and then how did you get involved with Avid?
So I started teaching 5 years ago, and I actually did Teach for America, which is what brought me to Oakland High School. I knew from the start that I wanted to teach, though, so it was always for a long-term plan in mind when I started. And it was 3 years ago that I took on the Avid program. I had worked with Avid in San Diego previously, and I just thought it was a phenomenal program to help students get to college. And my experiences has been that and more, everything I expected and nothing I expected. It's just been a phenomenal experience. The students that we had, we get to stay with them from their 10th grade year all the way through their 12th grade year. So we actually get to create, I look at them and I think of them as my family here up in Oakland, and we just have this bond that has allowed us to really motivate each other. As I motivate them, they motivate me to kind of keep teaching, to keep going, and it creates a community within our large Oakland high school. And this year they were able to just really shine, and with scholarships and everything that they've prepared for the past 3 years, this was where they got to actually express that. And it makes me so proud. Yesterday was graduation, and it was one of the proudest moments of my life to see them all walk across the stage after working. We've been through our ups, our downs, and everything in between, so it was a really powerful moment to see that yesterday.
Well, I can see that one of the things that you're sharing is what I felt as a counselor at McClymonds, and definitely my family. If you've got 200 or 300 kids, then you get to know everybody pretty closely, especially after 3 or 4 years with them. Now, how many students do you have and how many classes?
So each grade level at Oakland High, 10th, 11th, and 12th, has one Avid section, and our senior section had 22 students, and so each has between 25 and 30 students, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
And so what else are you teaching?
I teach English 1, freshman, and English 3, but it's junior level AP English language as well.
So I guess some of those 9th graders are geared to come into your Avid class next year. Well, that's wonderful. I remember now at one point the only Avid class that we had was at Skyline. and that was brought there by the counselors. And I don't know if they still have it. Do you know, Mr. Padilla?
They don't.
So you might be the only program in the city right now. So be aware that these are the programs, parents, look for them because they are really important to get your students involved with. Thank you. That is just thrills my heart, really, to hear about it. Jamil, I'd like to come to you. And I'd like you to tell us maybe a little bit about the East Bay College Fund. Since we don't have Andy here tonight, or Diane or Barb Fremder here, you're going to represent them tonight.
All right. East Bay College Fund is a scholarship organization for Oakland High School seniors, or Oakland Unified School District seniors, I should say. Where you apply, it comes with $16,000. You get $4,000 a year, $2,000 a semester. Also comes with the one-on-one mentor and a community of support as far as counselors to help track your academic success in school and to make sure that you're meeting the requirements if you're not able to find an advisor on your college campus. I got involved with East Bay College Fund. I was a recipient of the scholarship in 2000.
My name is Aki.
In 2004, coming out of Oakland Technical High School. I didn't know how I was going to pay for college. I thought that I was going to get an athletic scholarship. I was a victim of gun violence, and I lost a kidney, as well as a lot of 50% of my body's blood. And the doctor said it would be too risky for me to play football again. So I went to my counselor, and I started to seek scholarships because I wanted to attend college, but I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. And then I found out about East Bay College Fund, and I applied, and I got the scholarship. And that's been a great contributor to my success in college, also my success as a man, by giving me so many opportunities as far as financially and with mentoring and counseling support as well. So it's a great organization. This is a special year because it's the 10th year anniversary. So that's a huge thing for our organization. We now serve over 300 people, including mentors and scholars. We have over 187 scholars with a graduation rate of about 80%. So definitely glad to welcome the 35 new scholars. We have some on this panel here today. So I'm very excited to represent.
Who are our winners here today of this scholarship?
We have Jessica and Hijuan.
Jessica and Hijuan. This is wonderful. Now, Barb and Andy Fremder started this with an idea 10 years ago, and they really wanted to figure out a way to give back and involve their own children and brought their friends together and a pool of money, and it has grown tremendously. How big a difference has having a mentor made?
Well, it made a big difference. I know a lot of students. My mother went to college. I know a lot of students that are first-generation college students, and you have a lot of questions about where to get resources on campus and jobs and internships and a lot of different things that come with the college environment. You just don't know where to seek help. And so a mentor, we take the time to research and get to know a mentor that has similar interests as each scholar so that you guys can start on some kind of common ground to build a good, solid relationship. And it's a huge addition to the program simply because we have a lot of scholars who can get their questions answered and get resources about anything on campus pretty much from a mentor that is a credible professional.
Okay, well, you know, we have a clip from that amazing assembly over at Holy Names. I believe it was back on May 22nd, and it'll show some of the students getting that award. Let's roll that clip now.
My name is Akiba Bradford, and I am an East Bay College Scholar of the year 2006. I'm a former Oakland High School alumni, in addition to Knox College recent graduate class of 2011. It has made a huge difference from financial assistance to having a mentor.
I
to
can't
also
even
just
see who it is. Come on.
It's okay to have an opportunity
No
to go
hat,
to college for more than 4 years. Sometimes
do it?
there's the whole myth
Oh,
that you
can.
have to finish.
I know you can do it
within
without
4
the
years,
hat.
but it's okay if you finish at your own pace. Success is something that is an ongoing process. And
I am so excited to be here. This is our 10th anniversary awards night. Woo! really excited about that. Let's hear it for them.
I too want to welcome all of you to our 10th Grade Expectations Award Ceremony. I want to thank all of you for being here. And looking out tonight, I see a lot of familiar faces. I see a lot of people who were actually here at our first ceremony, and probably every single one since. We began with 7 scholarships in 2003, and as Diane mentioned, we're going to be awarding 35 tonight. So we've grown 5 times in 10 years. So that's kind of an amazing growth. Hopefully we can keep it up. Number one reason is we took a risk. As I explained to people, when we started this in 2003, we really had no idea what we were doing. I mean, we borrowed a good idea from America's College Fund in San Francisco, and we got some donations from some friends and colleagues. But we didn't wait until we had all the answers to get going. We just got started and knew we would learn along the way. So we took a big risk to start.
6 years ago, I was really different. Not only was I scared to do public speeches, but I was also undocumented. See, I was brought to the U.S. when I was 4 months, and I experienced what it was like to live as someone who is considered to be in this country unlawfully. There was a level of fear and hiding that I tried my best not to focus on. Applying to college was therefore something fearful for me. To be labeled an illegal, to be seen as an inferior human being, was emotionally and psychologically draining. Moreover, to be denied financial aid was essentially a denial to pursue what I really wanted, which was an education. Luckily, East Bay College Fund believed in me in a time when no one else did. After applying to various scholarships, I was denied over and over, not because of a lack of academic achievements, but because of my identity. East Bay College Fund did not think twice.
When I first joined East Bay College Fund in 2004, we held our annual retreats in a room. Now I would like everyone to just take a second to just look around. We now serve over 120 college students, and I'm very proud to welcome the new 35 scholars who will be attending college in the fall.
I want to thank East Bay College Fund for debunking that myth, so thank you guys so much. I know that I speak on behalf of all the scholars when I say that without you all, we would not be standing here today. Thank you to our parents and guardians for motivating us with not only your strength, but also nurturing us with non-judging eyes. The endless nights and days when you would not sleep and work no matter rain or shine, we finally understand why you did it. You did it for us. You were the ones that gave us the strength to continue the path that led to our success.
So we're asking you to graduate from college, to call on us when you need support, and to help those around you follow in your path. Okay? So I would like all of the 2012 scholars to stand, please.
Wow, that was such a great event. And Jessica, you saw yourself, and you saw yourself too, didn't you, Jamil? You guys were just great. And so, Jessica, tell us about what you're looking forward to and what you think the scholarship's going to mean for you.
Well, my sister actually got the East Bay College Fund when she graduated from Oakland High. So I have a sense of what's going to happen. And from actually this small amount of time I've been with the East Bay College Fund, I've noticed that it's a beginning of a family. I noticed that not only are they going to help me financially, but with the mentor I got to know, Dina, I know that this is going to help me through my process of going to college. And when I actually got the East Bay College Fund in the ceremony, I did a thank you speech on behalf of everyone. So
how did you get selected for that?
I actually volunteered. It was something that I didn't really think about fully. So they asked for a volunteer, and it was just fate that I blurted out, "Oh, I volunteer." So it was actually very helpful, and I actually felt honored to actually be allowed to actually say thank you on behalf of all the scholars.
Wow, that was fantastic. Yuswan, you want to say something about what this is going to mean for you?
Well, I was a finalist for the Bill Gates Scholarship also, so, and since I didn't get that, East Bay really helped me out a lot because that's 16,000 and we get 4,000 each year. So without this scholarship, I would probably have to do work study, and I was planning on playing football in college, so I'd probably have to give up football to do work study just to support myself in college. So getting East Bay means a lot, and along with some of the other scholarships I've gotten, this will really help out, and I'll be able to play football in college and continue my education. So, and as long as with the money, we also got a mentor like Jessica mentioned. My mentor, Michael, he's pretty similar to me. We both have similar dreams of just being successful in life and making a difference in our Oakland community. So this has really helped me out and given me a new vision in life.
Oh, I am just so excited about that. I just got a text message from somebody who can't call into the studio but texted in, and maybe you guys would have some comment about this. He's got a really young daughter, let's say like first grade, kindergarten, and he says she received an invitation to a scholarship opportunity at like the Hyatt Hotel, and the letter promised she's going to get money, and he thinks it's a scam letter because they wanted a credit card and to give opportunities, make them available. What are you thinking? What about some of this stuff? Are there a lot of scams that are going out there that try to make it difficult for parents and students to sort through this?
Oh, I definitely believe that is probably a scam because I got something like that before in the mail, and somebody sent me an invitation to go to this award. I mean, not award ceremony, but it was a sort of a seminar on how to apply for financial aid, and they're supposedly giving me a scholarship or helping me get a scholarship. And they said that they were going to have mentors and things like that. So I went to this event, and these people are showing us these colleges that their students went to and things like that. And at the end, they mentioned that you have to pay $6,000 to be eligible for this program and to be in the program. And I'm thinking, okay, why didn't you say this before? That you wanted me to give you $6,000 just so you could help me find a scholarship. I could find one myself.
So we have to be really aware that there are people out there that really are not having your best interests at heart, I think. And there is so much free information out there that is really important. You can go online, you get eureka.com. The East Bay Consortium has a huge directory. Carlos, you want to say something about that, but how to really watch out for things like this?
Well, I think students need to be careful, and parents also. I think the first tip that it's not worth it is that if there's a fee involved, whether it's a $5 fee, a $20 fee, to me it's not worth it. The only thing you should be paying for is the stamp that you have to put on the envelope. Outside of that, and even nowadays a lot of times you don't. You can apply online and just send it in that way also. So that would be the key. And I think it's important for students, really, the earlier you can at your high school, find out who the scholarship advisor, and also you listen to the bulletin, find out what scholarships are available. There's scholarships available for students who want to be engineers, your ethnicity, your gender. There are open scholarships. As I said, there are a lot of scholarships for Oakland Public School students. It's just keeping your ears open, being alert, pay attention to everything that's out there.
So if there's a fee involved, don't go for it. That's the word I'm hearing right now. There's
correct.
Plenty of opportunities. I do know a parent that who the family was not eligible for the free financial aid, but you still have to fill that out sometimes to be eligible for other scholarships. And she told her son, she said, you just do your best in school and get really good grades and whatever, and I'm going to do a lot of the research. She did a lot of research and managed to get find lots of scholarships for him to apply, and he did very well that year. I'd like to talk about the Marcus Foster Scholarship. And Leo Lamanna, who would normally be with us tonight, isn't able to be here. He worked so hard. Carlos and I have been on that committee for more years than we'd like to mention, but it's been such a privilege to see so many students get these amazing awards. And Marcia Rhines, you're recently new on that committee. Tell us what that process is like.
Well,
And first, remind us who you are as a teacher at Castlemont.
I'm Marcia Rhines. I am an AP English teacher and scholarship coordinator at Castlemont Leadership Preparatory High School, but I serve all of the students on the Castlemont campus. I've been honored to be able to be part of the Marcus Foster Committee, Selection Committee, for more years than I care to remember as well. And the excitement for me is to be able to see young people live their dream. There are young people who get, who apply for this scholarship, and there are a plethora of them. There are scholarships that come from donors. An example is the Lenore McDonald Scholarship is relatively new, and it's a scholarship along with Peralta College that supports young people who want to go to Peralta College. There's an Up High scholarship that is $12,000 over 4 years. There are scholarships for $3,500. All of these awards are available to Oakland Public School students. I would also like to add that to the parent who asked about the first grader, there are awards for very young students. Usually those are not in first grade. They would start somewhere around 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and there is never, ever a fee for a legitimate scholarship. Nobody should pay for that. Marcus Foster is one of the most well-known and respected scholarships here in the East Bay, and it's just wonderful to see how many young people get these awards and are able to go ahead and live their college dreams with them.
Wow, let's see who in here received Marcus Foster Scholarship Award. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you in here tonight. This is exciting. And I have a clip from that ceremony. You know, Holy Names University held all 3 of these scholarship awards assemblies. And interestingly, we had 2 of our shows ago. Dr. William Hines, the president of the university, came on to talk about the program that he had for offering scholarships to 9th graders who followed through with the A to G requirements and met all of them. They would be guaranteed a place at Holy Names if they should so choose, or they could go anywhere they wanted, but at least he was making a commitment to them. So I'd like to start off, and let's see that clip from the Marcus Foster Assembly. Let's roll it now.
My name is Elijah Mira Hassalan, and I'm from Oakland High School, and this fall I will be attending CSU Monterey Bay. What brings me here tonight is that I won the Clorox Scholarship from Marcus Foster, and this is my award ceremony, so I will be here receiving that. This scholarship will make a difference for me because I now have the funds to attend college, and with more scholarships, including this one, it won't be necessary for me to take out any loans. This program is wonderful, and what they're doing is just spectacular, and I really appreciate everything that this program has done
James,
for me.
you got
My name Derek Fuller.
East Bay
I
College,
go to Castlemont
East Bay
High
Consortium
School,
Scholarship,
the smaller
right?
school, East Oakland School of the Arts. And what brings me tonight is that I'm one of the scholarship participants here from the Up High scholarships. And I just like to thank my teacher, Ms. Rhines, for awarding me the scholarship. Not only that, but for putting my name into that ballot, because I know she felt like that I needed some money for college. It's very important because I know I really didn't have that much academic support in my school until I found Ms. Rhines, and she opened my eyes to many scholarships, and I just really appreciate her for taking the time out to get an individual like me some money. I'm going to California State of Los Angeles.
Hi, my name is Angel Timmons, and I attend Leadership Preparatory High School, and I'm here because I won the Marcus Foster Scholarship from the Wynn family. It makes a big difference because it allows me a better chance of succeeding in college and attending college. I had support from the scholarship people, my teachers, and friends and family as well. I look forward to attending San Francisco State University. I would like to study medicine because I love helping people.
I'm Darnell Davis. I'm proud dad of Deirdre Nicole Davis, my daughter. She's here. She won the scholarship, and I'm really proud of her because she had to tell a little bit of her life, her young life history.
I just basically give her encouraging words and let her know that she can do anything she put her mind to.
Welcome to the Marcus Foster Education Fund Annual Scholarship Awards Ceremony.
Well, Holy Names is very proud to again be a partner with the Marcus Foster Education Fund and host these awards. Tonight we get to celebrate the accomplishments of their students. We want to give thanks to the families who provide support for those students so they could succeed. And we also want to give our deep, sincere thanks to those individuals and foundations who provided them with scholarships. And with that, I just want to say, welcome to Holy Names University.
I graduated from Castlemont and with a 4.16 GPA. I took all the AP classes that I could. And once I stepped into my sociology one, I'm going to fail, and I cried thinking I'm not going to pass this semester. Nevertheless, I'm not going to graduate. I thought that graduating, with a high GPA meant that I was smart and that I was on the same level as other students who, got to Cal, and I didn't understand what it was saying. So I felt lost, thinking I was gonna fail, but I persisted. So
one of the things that we really want to focus on today, and you've heard it again and again, is persistence. We want to make sure that all of you know that Marcus Foster is here. We're an agency that wants to know what's going on with you. If there are anything that you think we can do, parents and students, we want you to call on us for that support.
This level of support and commitment is not something that's just coming from the company. It's something that the employees really believe in, which speaks to the scholarships that we're here to talk about, celebrate tonight. The scholarships that we're awarding this evening are the result of our largest volunteer effort in the company, as nationwide and actually globally.
College to me is making the expectations and dreams of my parents a reality.
This fall will be attending CSU Monterey Bay. Persistence in my eyes is a sign of success. When you persist, you survive and overcome obstacles that may block your way from achieving your goals. When you persist in college, it means that you are a very strong-willed individual, because there are many ways to lose sight of your goals when you are faced with so many alternatives. Persisting in college is important to me because I took a vow to do so.
Persisting in college is the ambition to keep moving forward. It is the desire to want to finish your education and make something out of your life. To be determined, handle your responsibilities, and to never give up. Always staying positive, never letting anyone tell you that you can't accomplish something. As long as you have faith in yourself, that's all that matters. Thank you.
The Port of Oakland has 2 scholarship programs within the organization. Both of the programs are employee organized and employee funded. One of the scholarship programs is called the Port Employees Scholarship Program.
So don't assume that you're going through this alone. Don't assume that the students who feel like they have it figured out, have it figured out. Reach out to folks and talk to people. That's something that I didn't do, and I wish somebody would have just told me that. It's not just you. We're all trying to figure this out. That's what it means to be 17 and 18. You're really trying to get your bearing and understand where you fit in the world and where you fit in college. So college is hard for everybody, not just for you, as you're going through those experiences and challenges.
Wow, as they talked about persistence, and in that last piece, it's not just about you. It is important. A lot of times everybody thinks that they're the only one that's having these kind of problems. And everything that was in that a particular awards event was trying to make it clear that you've got to reach out to people. You can't just sit alone in your room, because that happens, and then we lose our students that way. Now, I know that you saw the beginning of that clip who was there, and you were just terrific. But I'm going, and that's Ella Hamira, excuse me, and now I'm going to go to Angel right now. You are also on the clip. Angel, tell us about what a scholarship's going to mean for you.
What does it mean?
How's it going to help you?
A scholarship to me, it means a lot because it's going to allow me to attend college. At first, I thought I wasn't going to be able to attend college because financially, and it just really means a lot. It's helping me to reach my goals.
Did you feel it in the awards assembly when people were talking about persistence?
Yeah, persistence. Yeah.
That was just the constant message, wasn't it? Persistence. And you said you wanted to go into medicine.
Yes.
So what kind of persistence is that going to take?
Hard work, not giving up, and keep striving, keep believing, and support from others.
That support from others is going to be real important, isn't it?
Yes.
Delisa, let's hear from you.
Scholarships to me really helped me out because altogether I won 24,000 and I'm short, I think like 3,000 for my financial aid. So that means that I'm gonna have like extra money in my pocket, and that really helps because like in my high school I've been like going through a lot of stuff and it's been hard financially for me, and my teachers have helped me a lot, especially Miss Rhines. And it's just like everything that's been going on is finally lifted off my shoulders now that I'm graduating, and I just want to thank everybody for giving me the scholarships I got, for just listening to my story and giving me money for it.
Wow, well that's great. I guess the biggest reward for them will be knowing that you are successful. And that's one thing, wouldn't you say, Mr. Padilla, that's really important for our students to keep in touch with those that provide scholarships for them?
Oh, definitely, it's very important. And yeah, I think, you know, like at Oakland High School, for example, we have an alumni association, and this year they gave out $5,000. And yeah, again, they did their own picking, and it just worked out that all 3 recipients were avid students. So an extraordinary avid class this year. But again, the support is there, and really I'll use this as an opportunity to ask the alumni, the people that are out there. You can see that there are a lot of good students. These are primarily 2 schools here, but there are a lot of good students in the Oakland Public Schools. And with the cost of education going up, not just the UCs and states, which is what we read about, but even the community college,
Yep.
It would be great if people, and I know times are tough, for people to contribute to either the high school that they went to Marcus Foster, East Bay College Fund. There are good organizations that work with the youth and are helping them to support and achieve their dreams and goals.
That's great. You know, one of the ones I want to mention too that was on that clip, the wonderful people at Clorox. Every year they exceed their goal, and I have to say, it's not like the big company that makes all the, you know, the bleach and all those great products. It's the employees who get together themselves and take up a collection for all of this funding. And I've forgotten, 10, 13, 15 students. One of you got Clorox in here. Who was it got Clorox? You got Clorox. 2 of you got Clorox this year. They love that. So those letters of just thank you to them will make a big difference in letting them know how you did. Now, Marcia, you wanted to say something real quick?
Yes, I did, Marilyn. I first of all want to remind, I know we don't have to remind any of the young people here of that, but to remind those young people who have received scholarships, not only to thank their donors, but to keep in touch with their donors.
Exactly.
To let them know how they're doing. Write a letter. Say, what was it like that first year of college? And how did the scholarship help?
Okay.
And I know at Castlemont we have people who've gone together, like with the alumni and so forth, just to support individual students,
So
and it's
follow
imperative.
through with those letters now while it is on your mind. And I have to move on to the East Bay Consortium, who have made this show possible all of these years and helping to fund the opportunity that we have to be here in the studio. And it is really exciting for me because we have Lisette Escueda, who is here representing the consortium tonight. And before we roll the clip from your event, let's hear about this. Tell us about the consortium and what this scholarships season has meant for your organization.
Okay, so the program has been going on for about 7 years, and this year is the first year that we went into all applications online. So we're trying to facilitate that for the students and for the recommenders. And each program, each award is very individualized. The students receive about 500 to 5,000 each year, and it is a renewal scholarship. So after they receive it the first year, the students can reapply for the next up to 5 years while they're in college, and this can be community college or a 4-year university. And this year, what was really hard was that we saw a lot of students who started the application, but they didn't complete the application. So that's something that we're still trying to work on, and get in contact with those people, influences in the schools here in Oakland that do have the power to help the students out, because that was a little devastating, because there is a lot of money that we still we want to offer to the students, and that was a little challenging. But it was amazing to work with the students and to read the applications, and just to see what the potential of these students are.
Wow. We're still inviting people to call in. Is that on the screen at 510-451-5907. That's a new number for us, but that's the one that works. So please call in if you have a comment or a question. And I think you have one of your recipients here. I know we've got some of the repeats, but James Stewart, you've joined us tonight. Tell us a little bit about your story and what brought you to this opportunity.
My name is James Stewart, and I received the East Bay Consortium Scholarship after attending Midwest High School. My senior year, 2011, is when I graduated, and I found out about this scholarship through working with East Bay Consortium. It's a program that was initiated downstairs from my high school, and I continuously went down to the lab and worked on applying for colleges and scholarships, because I was struggling throughout the year, because I came from there was a lot of situations that I was overcoming during that time period of my life, and the lab, East Bay Consortium, helped me get through those struggles.
That was pretty great, wasn't it? I know that. Monica, let's hear a little bit about your story.
Well, the East Bay Consortium has a college career center at my high school at Life Academy, and basically I would meet up with a mentor there and just basically talk about like college and all of my options and how I would be able to pay for college. And I basically spent like every lunchtime and after school every day at the CCIC, because they really helped me out, not just with college but just with life in general. And they just really helped me overcome a lot of struggles, because honestly the whole college process is really stressful, and even now that I am in college, they're still there to help me, which I'm very glad.
What's the hardest thing that happened to you this year, in your first year?
Probably just the transition from high school to college. High school is completely different from college, and it's hard adjusting. It really is hard to adjust, and I know that I had a hard time like making friends and dealing with teachers and classes. So I was just
different, huh?
Yeah.
So when you've got somebody to call on and help you, talk you through that process, it's really important.
Yeah.
Nicholas, let's hear from you. What has your experience been? You're also a first-year college student.
Yes, I'm also a first-year college student at SFSU, San Francisco State University. The East Bay Consortium is just not a center. It's a place full of role models. It's a place full of people you can turn to. Myself, I jumped from high school to high school, which I landed at Met West High School, and East Bay Consortium opened up downstairs to my school. And they're just a huge help. Like I always run to them. Like I still run with them for help, going to summer school. If I ever have any questions about anything, I call. I have personal numbers, I have emails, I have everything I need. And it's just a great thing to have. It's just a great resource to have. And also the scholarship is, it really helps a lot. I'm still working in the East Bay personally, but SFSU is, unfortunately, the CSU system, like the tuition keeps going up, housing cost, and the scholarship just helps me get through my day. It eases time so I can take off of work.
How are the classes?
Oh my gosh, the classes are okay. The classes are good.
Anything fun?
Yeah.
Is college fun?
College is fun, but it's stressful. I mean, it has up and downs. You definitely can't get caught up in like partying or because you're on your own. Mom and dad.
Fun.
Mom and dad, or no one's there to tell you. Y'all don't have a curfew. You're on your own. You're an adult now.
Okay.
Just make sure you set your alarm clock and get up if you have a morning class. That's my biggest problem.
I heard that, yeah, and I heard everybody saying they were now alumni, so that means they have moved on. We got a caller. Caller, are you there? Caller? Caller? I hope we didn't lose him because we've got a clip we want to roll. Caller? Okay, well, we'll wait and see if we get the call back. Sorry we lost him. It used to be that we would hear the calls ringing in the studio. We don't hear that anymore. So, okay, so let's see. What advice would somebody have? Are we ready for the clip, by the way? We're ready for the clip? All right, there was one more Scholarship Assembly Awards. Let's show that clip.
I'm Bill Hines. I'm the president of Holy Names University, and we're proud to host tonight the East Bay Consortium and honor those students that they have supported who are receiving scholarships, as we did honor earlier this week the Marcus Foster Foundation and all the students who are receiving scholarships from them as well.
Okay, so we'll come
It's
back.
Extremely important work for our students in the city of Oakland and the surrounding areas to make sure that they too can go to college and succeed. And this is very, very important to us here at Holy Names. In fact, we've started a program called Early Admit for our 9th graders in Oakland and in the West Contra Costa, as well as the Catholic high schools. And if they take those A through G courses that everybody wants them to take, and they pass them, and they graduate from high school, then they are already accepted with a full $9,000 scholarship to attend Holy Names University. It binds us to them. They will be a very hot commodity if they take those courses.
Well, these programs are very important in order to encourage students who probably need encouragement. They have the abilities, but encouragement to attend college. Sometimes they feel that the cost is beyond their reach, that the preparation is not there. But these programs really shore up the students so they're able to compete successfully in college, and plus give them the monetary incentives, the networking that they need in order to be successful. And we're, as Holy Names University, we're just proud to be associated with these programs.
Hi, so my name is Nicholas Martinez. I'm a renewal scholar here for East Bay Consortium. I'm currently going to San Francisco State University. This is my sophomore year now. Together with the scholarship I received, financial aid, and a program I'm called Guardian Scholar Program, I was able to pay for my schooling and housing in full, which took a lot of stress off, not having to take out loans and worry about unsubsidized loans, and even let me take off a little bit of work to focus on school a little bit more. I kind of just fall back on EBC because I know, they all know what they're talking about, and it's just a really reliable source.
Hi, my name is Ryan Turn. I'm a junior attending Fremont High School. I'm here to volunteer because I want to help out PCA with the whole scholarship stuff, and I really like PCA because it really prepares me for college and the whole scholarship application process.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angelica Addison. I am going into my fifth and final year at Mills College. I am majoring in psychology. I am also a 2008 alumni of Skyline High School. Well, of course, having graduated next year, getting my BA in psychology, and then going on to graduate school to focus on clinical child psychology. My career goals: I want to work with young children at risk, or young children with special needs.
We would like to acknowledge some of our special guests this evening. Please stand so we can see you when we call your name.
Noel Gallo, Oakland Unified District Board of Education, Director representing District 5.
You worked very hard, you were disciplined, and you're about to graduate from high school, some of you are already at the college level, and that's really exciting. We need your help. And she's got a big heart, very cooperative, very supportive. She loves each one of you. And through her efforts in the last 7 years, this year we raised over $350,000 for scholarships for you, right? But over the 7 years, we raised millions, and it wouldn't have been possible without her support. So let's give her. class and say, you know what, Monica, thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Sam Martinez. Next week I'll be graduating from Skyline High School, and in the fall I'll be attending UC Santa Barbara. In 5 years, I see myself working on my master's degree and getting my teaching credential.
Hi everybody, my name is Neon Campbell. Next week I'll be graduating from Midwest High School, and in the fall I'll be attending UC Davis. In 5 years, I see myself continuing my education to become a psychologist.
I'll be attending and I'll be graduating from Skyline High School, and in 5 years I see myself getting my master's in mechanical engineering. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Rosa Enriquez. I will be graduating from Coliseum College Prep Academy, and I will be attending UC Berkeley in the fall. In 5 years, I see myself continuing my education and graduate.
Hello, so my name is David Lamb. I'm gonna be graduating from Skyline High School next week, and this fall I'm planning to attend UC Berkeley, and in 5 years I plan to see myself in graduate school. And
my name is Daisy Carrillo, and I will be graduating from Coliseum College Prep Academy. And in 5 years I see myself going to law school.
Hi, my name is Christina Ojeda. I will be graduating from Coliseum College Prep Academy next week. I will be attending Merritt College in the fall, but will be transferring to UC Berkeley. I graduated from Life Academy High School in 2009. I started at community college, and I now am transferred to UC Berkeley in molecular cell biology. My advice is that nothing comes easy. You just have to work hard for it, but don't forget to have fun.
Once you get to college, like, really take advantage of all the opportunities you have, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I know I did, and I had a tough time at the beginning, but after I asked for help, it was all good. So don't forget to ask for help.
Okay, those were great. You know, time goes so fast, and we missed some of those calls. We want to get some last words and of advice from some of our people. Let's start with you right now. Jessica.
I would say that my biggest advice is that you are your own biggest obstacle, and that you are only limited to what you can do. So just keep pushing forward, and you will strive.
All right. Hezwan.
My advice is to become involved in your high school, get involved in sports, clubs, leadership activities, and take advantage of what your high school has to offer you.
Well, you certainly did. What a good thing. Okay, Angel.
My advice is take advantage of all the resources that's being provided. Never stop applying for scholarships, and respect your teachers and allow them to help you. They want you to succeed.
They want you to succeed. Be persistent. All right, Elhamira, let's hear from you.
My advice would be to the parents and the students, because the parents, they're an influence to the students at all times. Parents should be on their children. They should be telling them, okay, you need to do your homework. You need to go to school. You need to wake up on time. Because if the parents are not involved with their children will feel like they have no support. So the parents really need to make sure that they're on top with their students, and the students need to make sure that they have a connection with their parents, and that they also are involved in school.
Well, that is clear. Jennifer, let's hear some words from you.
My advice would be to just never give up. I think that even when obstacles seem impossible and you feel like everything is against you, that there is somebody out there who is there that cares about you and is willing to help you get out of your situation, and the education is one of the keys to doing that.
And we still have a minute? All right, Carlos, last word. Marcia? Go ahead.
I would like to just encourage everybody to challenge yourself and read. Become a reader and challenge yourself.
Okay, Marcia?
And I would like to remind everybody that you can fund your way through college with scholarships. Just don't give up, and make sure you meet the deadlines.
Okay, and this is Marilyn Harriman for CCC Live, the Counselor Community Connection. We want to thank you all. We'll see you next fall. Bye for now.